Krishna. My name is Madan Mohini Devi Dasi, and today I'm going to tell you a sloka which contains the essence of all the Sastras. Ekam devam govindam, ekam sāstram-bhāgavatam, ekam mantram mahā-mantram, ekam karmam gurusevam, ekam karmam gurusevam, ekam sravaņam hari-katham, ekam smaraņam hari-padam, ekam gānam san-kīrtanam, ekam paragatim premadam, ekam premadam. So the first line of the sloka is Ekam devam govindam. The meaning of this line is the only worshippable deva is Sri Krishna. In various scriptures, it is mentioned that Lord Krishna is the topmost. For example, from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, verse 8. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. The meaning of this sloka is, Lord Krishna says, I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything comes from me alone, and all work for me alone. The wise who know this, perfectly know this truth, worship and serve me with full heart. There are also other examples, such as from the Brahma Samhita, chapter 5, verse 1. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. So the meaning of this sloka is, Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal, blissful, spiritual body, and he is the origin of all and has no other origin and is the cause of all causes. You can also find many more examples of Lord Krishna mentioned as the topmost in scriptures like the Bhagavatam, Vedas, and Chaitanya Charitamrita. And in fact, by worshipping Krishna, every god is automatically worshipped also. The second line of this sloka is Ekam sāstram-bhāgavatam. So the meaning is, the only scripture we need is the Bhagavatam. There are in fact two types of Bhagavatam, Bhakta Bhagavatam and Grantha Bhagavatam. Bhakta Bhagavatam is teachings and hari kathas coming from the pure devotees. Grantha Bhagavatam is the actual scripture, Srimad Bhagavatam. So, if all the Puranas, Srimad Bhagavatam is the best. And we can know that because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, even if we had lost all the Puranas and only Srimad Bhagavatam remained, we have in fact not lost anything at all. And even Veda Vyasa, having written so many Puranas and scriptures, was still unsatisfied until Narada Muni instructed him to write Srimad Bhagavatam in his most mature age. Here's a sloka from the Srimad Bhagavatam which explains this further. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shuka mukhad amrita drava samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasam alayam muhur aho rasika bhuvi bhavakaha. Relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desire tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadev Goswami. Therefore, the fruit has become more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was available for all. All the other Puranas are called cheating Puranas. Why? Because they don't lead to Krishna Prema. And more examples of Bhakta Bhagavatam can be found in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Hari Dasa, and these were bought from the spiritual world through trance. Next slide. So the third line of the sloka is Ekam mantra, mahā-mantram. And the meaning of this is the only mantra we need is the mahā-mantra. So here's a sloka that you all may know. Please sing along with me if you would like. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nameva Kevalam, Kalo Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Nasti, Eva Gatiranyata, The meaning of this sloka is, there's no other way, there's no other way, there's no other way except chanting the holy name. Once, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give the treasure of prema to the common people on earth, and he also brought the mahā-mantram. This mantra is called the mahā-mantra because it's the only mantra not touched or influenced by Kali. This fourth line of the sloka is Ekam, karmam, gurusevam. The meaning of this sloka is this line is the only duty is to follow what Guru instructs. So, the surrendering to Guru is absolutely necessary to get Krishna. Even Krishna accepted a Guru when he came to show the importance of a Guru. Krishna even says, without worshipping Guru and directly worshipping him, there's no use. He says this in a sloka. Pratamam tu gurum pujam tataschaiva mamarchanam kurvan siddhim avapnoti hai anyatha nispadam bhavet. Lord Krishna says, one must always worship one Guru's first and then worship me. When one follows this, he gets perfection, but one neglects the process, everything will be fruitless. The only goal of our life is to get back to Krishna, but without surrendering to Guru, you cannot. Guru Kripa Krishna mile, Krishna Kripa Guru mile. By the mercy of Guru, one gets Krishna, and by the mercy of Krishna, one gets Guru. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once asked the people what they want, they all answered, but only one specifically answered that they would like Guru Bhakti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced this individual and told him, you will surely get Krishna. The fifth line of the sloka is Ekam sravaņam hari-katham. The meaning is, the only thing that we should hear is the leelas of Krishna. Sravaņam means hearing, and by hearing Hari Katha from pure devotees, one gets liberated. Parikshit Maharaj was already liberated after hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam from Sri Sukadev Goswami. So when the snake, Tadaksha, was about to kill him, he was already liberated and detached from the body, so he was not harmed. Sravaṇam is also the first thing in the sloka about the 9 angas of bhakti. And here's the sloka from the Srimad Bhagavatam. sāstram-bhāgavatam Vishnu smaraņam pādasevanam archanam vandanam dasyam sākyam-atmanivedanam. The sixth line of this sloka is Ekam smaraṇam hari-padam. The meaning of this is that the only thing in our meditation should be the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. In the same sloka that I had just mentioned earlier, the second line is smaraṇam pādasevanam. So we should always continuously remember the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, and at the time of death, we will be able to think about the same thing. Lord Krishna says this in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse 6. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajati ante kalevaram tam tam evati kaunteya sada tadava bhavita. The meaning of this is, Lord Krishna says, O son of Kunti, whatever one constantly remembers, at the time of death, they will attain it without fail. So if we were thinking of the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, we will surely attain the service of Lord Krishna. The seventh line is Ekam gānam san-kīrtanam. The meaning of this line is, the only singing we should do is Harinama Sankirtanam. Again, going back to the same sloka, Shravanam Kirtanam, the second word itself is Kirtanam. We should sing and chant about the Lord in a satsang or group of devotees. Here's a sloka from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sadhu sange Krishna nama ei matra chai samsara jini tayara kona vastunai. The meaning of this sloka is, other than association with the devotees and chanting and singing the names of Lord Krishna, nothing else is essential in this world. And Sri Krishna Nama Sankirtan is the root of everything. There's even a sloka written by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Shikshastakam which explains this. Cheto darpanamarjanam bhavamaha davagni nirvapanam Shreya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidyavadu jivanam anandambudivardhanam pratipadam purnamrita swadanam sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna san-kīrtanam. So the summary of this sloka's meaning is, glory to Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the mirror of the heart that has from the dust that has accumulated for years, and it extinguishes the fire of conditional life and of repeated birth and death. And the Sankirtana movement is the prime benediction for humanity because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon, and it leads to higher bhava, leading to prema for Krishna. So the 8th line of the sloka is Ekam paragatim premadam. The meaning is, the only goal is to attain Krishna prema. So when we do all the above mentioned things, we will get Krishna prema. And there's nothing higher than that. But even Narada Muni, Brahma, Prahlad Maharaj, and Lord Shiva are unable to get Krishna prema. So what is our chance of getting it? So are we better than Narada Muni? Are we better than Prahlad Maharaj? Are we better than Lord Shiva? So then how do we get it? Only by surrendering to a qualified Raganuga Guru can you get Krishna prema. You should serve your Guru with full heart. And so out of this sloka, which is the essence of all the Sastras, which is the topmost line, that topmost line is Ekam karmam gurusevam. This sloka is the essence of the scriptures, but the essence of that sloka is one line. Ekam karmam gurusevam. Next slide. Guru devam vandam sharanarvindam pankaja padam adharavindam. Thank you and Hare Krishna.